I gotta get better with the breathing. I kind of want to make songs. I've been playing for years, but now I kind of want to make songs. But I still want to play. I've settled in on a certain type of way of doing it. I use a lot of oohs and ahs and a pretty high bass tone. When I was younger, I'd use a bit, well, younger, a couple few years back, I'd use a deeper bass tone with an E for a vowel as an overtone. I don't know a lot about things, but I noticed the overtones seem to ascribe to vowels. Undertones of vowel too, but like how you do it. But I've settled in upon a relatively monotone and all, in a very small pair of shruti, or within the within a shruti, or between shruti. I don't know how the nodes versus that space goes, but I've settled in upon a tone just through habit, not for any real reason, but there's a lot I miss in a lot of the older tones that I made, which I struggled for, and because I become successful, so to speak, in one tone, or in a certain tone specifically, and have settled upon it, I just go there immediately, because years back, all I ever wanted to do was, and it's kind of subconscious, but like years back, all I wanted to do was be able to make two tones out of my mouth at the same time. And now sometimes I feel like because overtones are subject in a way, depending upon your vowel, to like certain, I don't want to call them scales, but like certain harmonic ranges. Sorry if that's not quite the right word, but hopefully you know what I mean. And anyway, it depends how you break that bass and overtone, but it also depends on when there's that almost like phone dial tone, for anybody who remembers the sound of a dial tone. Do they still exist? I don't know. I've had my cell phone for a while. A lot of people, that's all they ever had. So a lot of people don't know cell phone dial tones. I barely remember, but like that two tone. But it's a particular two tone, and I think that has to do with, like, for instance, when I'm making overtones. So I got my bass tone and I got my overtone, but I think that when it almost sounds like a three-tone chord, harmonic chord, I don't know what that means, except for that it must relate to itself in a certain geometric way. But like that kind of third tone sound, I'm thinking is, and to people who are physicists who know a lot about sound, they're like, duh, but I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. But I think when it almost sounds like there's three tones, like a bass tone with two overtones, I think that might have something to do with the ratio of the bass tone to the overtone, and getting that overtone just in the right place that you create the interference pattern that, quote unquote, creates that third tone chord. But then I'm interested in, like I said before, like changing my bass tones and like figuring out a way where I can hit upon those tritones, so to speak, or split overtones. That split, like, to come up with a scale of those split overtones would be pretty fucking awesome. So that almost like a 12-string guitar, except it would be like a 18-string guitar, like, where every note is that tritone. Like, what would that make music sound like? I don't know. Seems interesting to me. Oh yeah, but the E. I'll see if I can do it. I haven't done E's for a while, and I'm a little uncomfortable doing them just at my house. I don't want to offend the neighbors, but E. It's gonna take a little while. I'm sorry for the annoying part. I gotta get comfortable. Maybe I'll warm up with what I'm used to. Gotta remember my breathing. Gotta remember to breathe. Sometimes it takes a while to get warmed up. That's kind of like, it might be the blessing of my, I don't know, 12, 13, 14, 15, however long it's been, year job where I've been working, where I mostly drive, give or take an hour a day. Usually just a little shy of an hour, but including stops at the grocery and the gas station. It's between an hour and a half commute, usually, sometimes shorter. But yeah, that's pretty much, I wondered why I wanted to change, but it was a place where I became comfortable listening to my own voice in ways that don't always sound good, but with the end that I'm able to do something I couldn't do before. And I know I talk about it quite a bit, so I don't mean to make it sound like it's like some great thing or anything. I just mean that I thought it was pretty cool, and I didn't take any like lessons. I watched a few videos back when I started, but I realized that it didn't help me at all, and the only thing that helped me was like letting myself be free in my freest audible place, so to speak, which is my car when I'm driving, because at least theoretically there's no one there to watch or listen, and allowing myself to be a fool for that period of time through just like a trial and error in a way that reverts back to infancy. Just pure trial and error. And today I was appreciating that maybe that gives insight into the entire process of seeking. Like maybe you don't have to do trial and error at every single thing, but like trial and error at maybe like a couple things. Seems as though it would inform the intuitive process, like the psychic process, psychic, for lack of a better term, sharing in non-local mind. Very vague term, I know, I'm sorry. So obviously I have a lot of work to do with my eating, so I'll work on that. And then provide an update for interested parties. Yeah, that's just where my voice is going. Yeah, I haven't been doing many higher tones lately, so it's affected my voice. Here